media.
KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson and the Adahi Tano program. Cars Plus, home of Guam's first and only lifetime limited powertrain warranty. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurants, always open, always local, and serving up favorites for over 40 years.
Now on Primetime, the OPA is launching an audit of all employee compensation related to the COVID-19 emergency declaration. Plus, churches here on Guam and up in the CNMI are preparing to reopen their doors, all while adhering to the strict health guidelines. And also tonight, Bobby Alvarez has stepped down as Vice President of the Guam Visitors Bureau.
Hafaday and good evening, everyone. I'm Nestor Lecanto. Before we get to today's headlines, a message from one of our frontline heroes.
Hafaday, Guam. This is firefighter Pat Flores from the Guam Fire Department. We are still experiencing COVID cases, so I urge you to practice social distancing and good hygiene.
Thank you, Firefighter Flores, and to all of our frontline heroes. Now to the news. The Office of Public Accountability is launching a government-wide performance audit of all employee compensation related to the COVID-19 emergency declaration. It's actually one of 3 audits the OPA is conducting. The other 2 focus on CARES Act expenditures and quarantine facility spending. The OPA has sent engagement letters to every government agency, including the autonomous ones, seeking specific information related to the emergency compensation. Audit Supervisor Vincent Duenas.
One, of course, is the legal statute that governs their compensation for state of emergencies, natural disasters and such. The other thing was we wanted to find out if there were any internal memoranda from management relating to the compensation of employees during a state of emergency.
They're also asking for correspondence with legal counsel and federal agencies, and most importantly, he says, they want the actual payroll data for each of the employees, and they want it by June 5th. Duenas explains what triggered what are now multiple audits that are underway.
Of course, the public outcry on the whole issue dealing with the compensation and the inequity of those that were getting compensated, the issue of the double pay versus the differential pay, that raised our concern. There are 3 separate teams that the public auditor has designated to address this, and so one is the hotel quarantine facilities, one is the compensation issues, and then the third one is the CARES Act budget proposal that was submitted by the administration. Those are the 3 audits that we are working on currently, directly related to the COVID response.
Duenas says they expect to be able to release the results by the end of the fiscal year, September 30th, if not sooner. According to the latest situation report released on Public Health's website, the one new confirmed COVID case reported last night is a man in his 80s living in northern Guam. The CIT report states that the new positive case was identified through contact tracing. The elderly man was asymptomatic and is connected to a significant cluster. He contracted COVID through community contact. The current count of COVID-19 cases on Guam is 171, with 5 deaths and 143 recoveries. You can read the daily situation reports on Public Health's website. The Office of the Attorney General opposes Guam Police Department Officer Steve Topasnia's petition for a writ requesting the court to order the government to pay double pay to frontliners for hours worked during the pandemic. According to court documents, Deputy Attorney General James Canto argues a writ of mandamus is a drastic remedy, and Topasnia has failed to meet the legal requirements, asking the court to set a briefing schedule and trial prior to making any decisions. Further, Attorney Canto states in court documents the decision of whether to grant pay or leave credits is a matter of discretion, and on the face of the petition, mandamus is inappropriate. Representing Topasnia, Attorney Tom Fisher tells KUAM he plans to file a reply prior to tomorrow's hearing and says, quote, I find it interesting that the government doesn't even mention the law requires employees to be placed on paid leave under Rule 8.406A. Arguments are expected to be heard, as we said, on Friday, May 29th at 2 p.m. at Judge Anita Sokola's courtroom. Committee Chair on Finance and Budget Senator Joe San Augustine met with the governor today. On the agenda, discussing the numbers for proposed fiscal year 2021 budget. Pre-pandemic, the administration presented a $1 billion budget. Senator San Augustine says that's not happening anymore.
They won't give us a revised budget, but we're going to be able to tell them that you're not going to get what you asked for. Let's start with that first, Sabrina. Mm-hmm. You asked for $1 billion, 822 or 23. I'm trying to remember is it 823 or not. But whatever you asked for, that's not something that we're going to agree with. Mm-hmm. And I believe they really understand that. And it's very realistically, it's not possible. But to say it's a lot less, I mean, not $100 million less, but a lot less than 823. And with that note, I think it's safer to say that's where we're going. And that's where I believe the administration believes where we need to get. Because we're not going to shoot for the stars and end up finding out that, gosh, we don't even have fuel for the rocket to shoot for the stars.
Senators must pass a 2021 budget by the end of August. Northern Marianas churches plan to reopen amid stringent guidelines by the government. Our CNMI correspondent Tomas Monglonia has more.
Of course, like now, there's a spiritual starvation. People want to receive the body of Christ.
Some prayers now answered. The Diocese of Chalcanoa is taking every measure possible to protect its parishioners. Under recent guidelines, places of worship are allowed to reopen at 25% occupancy. Pastor Charlie Borja.
We want them to be safe also. And so to our parishioners who will be attending masses, we require you to wear your mask upon coming to church. Check your temperature before coming to church. And if you feel you are sick or you're feeling something, you are dispensed from coming to church.
Many priests speaking to empty pews as a virtual service became the new order. In-person worship fulfilling the need for many faithful to remain hopeful.
It's only when they are on the act of receiving the body of Christ that you have to pull down their mask.
Ushers will be monitoring attendance at every door. While the cathedral mass is still live streamed, tents will be set up outside in the open air for any overflow. Every other pew is off limits.
To bring your picnic umbrellas, picnic chairs, in case you will not be accommodated inside the church.
Communion now more intimate in a world of social distancing. Tomas Maglonia for KUAM News on Saipan.
Thanks, Tomas. And a quick update on the CNMI's community-based testing initiative. To date, they've tested over 5,000 people on Rota, Tinian, and Saipan. And back here at home, Catholic faithful will be able to attend Mass inside their parish starting this Sunday. However, Father Paul Gofigan, who chairs the Archdiocese's Liturgical Commission, says all P-Core 2 social distancing guidelines will still apply.
Make sure they have hand sanitizers available for people. Social distancing is very important, and not to occupy the church more than 50% capacity, because this is the way it should be celebrated. To celebrate the Mass within the church, with the people gathered around the altar of the Lord, the altar of sacrifice. And a lot of people have been waiting for this, and so for many that do want to celebrate Masses in the church, because I think they're going to be relieved that they won't have to be sitting in a parking lot, although that was, the next best thing.
Father Paul says parishioners who aren't comfortable yet attending Mass inside the church can still fulfill their obligation while in their parked car or watching on television or social media. The pot is less full and the court wants to expedite rulings. That was the message from District Court Chief Judge Francis Taringo Gatewood during a status hearing today for the hundreds of plaintiffs represented by multiple law firms in both the local and federal courts. That's in the Guam Catholic clergy sexual abuse case. While some plaintiffs have reached settlements, the court has asked other counsel to speak up soon if they plan to engage in settlement talks. Judge Gatewood told those unable to settle that, quote, "I want to move these cases forward. I am serious about that," adding that deadlines will soon be issued. Former Jonia Mayor Jesse Blas will remain behind bars. Chief Judge Gatewood denied Blas's motion for temporary release for a second time. Blas was arrested in September of last year on extortion charges for authorizing drug trafficking through Jonia mail cluster boxes. He then entered a plea agreement. Bloss faces a maximum of 20 years in prison with his sentencing hearing set for August. Yesterday, the court held a status conference addressing the defense's concerns that alleged insufficient medical treatment and inadequate attorney-client access. The court finds the basis for temporary release is matters for a civil action, which is not authorized by under the court statute. Court documents state that the court is sympathetic to defendant's belief that he would have access to better health care on release than he has access to while detained. While this may well be true, it is equally true for every person detained, according to the court. And in other news, Bobby Alvarez has stepped down as vice president of the Guam Visitors Bureau effective May 31st, and former GVB head Jerry Perez will return to replace him temporarily. That's effective on June 1st. GVB Chairman Sonny Yata says the moves were announced in a board meeting this afternoon. This follows the retirement of Pilar Laguana as president last month and the appointment of former Governor Carl Gutierrez as the interim president. The board has said it is searching for a permanent president with extensive tourism experience. Governor Leon Guerrero announced just yesterday plans for a limited reopening of the visitor industry by July 1st. Specifically, it would allow arrivals from Japan, Korea, and Taiwan to bypass the mandatory 14-day quarantine. Stick around for more news. We'll be right back.
It makes myself and it makes my team members very proud to work for an organization that has been on island for many years with its focus on reliability, dependability, and commitment to the communities that they operate in.
Matson's a great corporate citizen to the community.
We all benefit from any sort of environmental commitment we make. One of the ways that we do that is with our Adahi Utano program. There's action behind it, and so action breeds commitment.
With the Kaimana Hila coming to Guam, this brings a new age and modernization to the island.
It's exciting for me because it's a brand new ship and we can carry more freight into the islands. It just shows growth for Guam and Micronesia.
Matson would be nothing without its customers, and we hope to continue to serve you for decades to come.
During these uncertain times, it's important to remember that we are in this together.
The KUAM insurance team has continued to service the needs of our customers.
As in the past 80 years, you can count on us to be here when you need us most, when it comes to your health and the health of your family.
Let's continue making the right choices by staying home, staying safe, and staying healthy.
We are all in this together, and together we will rise again.
We are open to serve you at Cars Plus Guam. Need a quick service for your vehicle? Visit our express lane at Cars Plus. Done fast, done right. No appointment needed. Our service team is dedicated to helping you get your vehicle in and out of the shop and back on the road quickly and securely. Simply drop off your vehicle at our express lane driveway, and one of our service advisors will take care of it. Need a ride? Not to worry. We have a shuttle vehicle ready to drop you back home and pick you up when your vehicle is ready. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit us today. We are open to serve you.
KUAM News, winner of the 2020 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Social Media.
Welcome back, everyone. The COVID-19 crisis is highlighting what's been a long-standing issue on Guam, a lack of homes for the homeless and land for the landless. And the outgoing chairperson of the Chamorro Land Trust Commission says one of her biggest regrets is not having been able to push out more leases. Pika Farron has chaired her last meeting of the Chamorro Land Trust Commission. Her term has expired, and the governor, she says, will be making another appointment. In her final meeting last week, though, the CLTC was able to finish what may be its biggest accomplishment to date, reaching a settlement with the U.S. Justice Department that will ensure the trust continues.
The lawsuit was basically saying that the Chamorro Land Trust was a racist program, discriminatory program. But what we were able to prove to them, really, is that, no, this is not a racist program. This is a land restoration program.
She credits CLTC legal counsel Mike Phillips for that landmark agreement. But while the trust is preserved,
if I had it my way, we would have been issuing out leases for at least the last year. But, you know, the commission has not felt like the director was ready to really lead the staff in that effort without having a very solid set of standard operating procedures that the commission had approved.
she says the commission has been working with Director Jack Hattig to get him up to speed. The change in SOPs came about because of what Farron calls the Barragata Heights controversy, in which land management staff were apparently able to let family jump ahead in the application line for the prime property. Farron is also critical of the governor's decision to remove the commission from DLM and create a separate office, which caught them by surprise.
So we were basically left, because of that executive order, our commission was left with a super new administrative director who had no experience with the trust. And we were left without our senior members of the staff that had been leading the team for years.
Still, she remains optimistic.
Hopeful moving forward.
In police news now, 27-year-old Lianza Chanel Marie Borja was arrested and charged with theft of a motor vehicle as a second-degree felony. According to court documents, a male victim borrowed his father's car on May 23 to go out with Borja, whom he'd met on a dating app. During the date, Borja asked him to buy her a drink at a store, but when he came out, the car and Borja were missing. When Borja was later located, she told police she was just borrowing the car to have a landline installed, which she then paid for with 1 gram of the drug ice. She also told police she planned on returning the car, but didn't because the cops were looking for her. She has been booked and confined. And a 40-year-old man was busted after trying to cash a fake stimulus check at Valencia Foreign Exchange on Wednesday afternoon. It was actually Jerome Santos' second attempt. The first time was back on May 22nd when he showed up with another individual identified as Gerald Belga. The two, however, left empty-handed. Clerks at the store tried to stall the pair to allow time for police to arrive, but weren't able to because they became frustrated and left. But when Santos' returned alone yesterday, police arrived within enough time to make an arrest. According to court documents, Santos told police that he got the fake check from Belga, who prints them at his house. Police have not yet been able to locate Belga, but Santos was charged with forgery as a second-degree felony. In partnership with the FSM Association of Guam, the Micronesia Resource Center One-Stop Shop held the third in a series of virtual village meetings this afternoon. According to MR Costs Program Director Ed Wengu, it's a way to provide accurate information about everything that is going on during this pandemic, from unemployment assistance to COVID testing.
These are conversations, presentations of information for our Micronesian brothers and sisters, but it's open to anybody that will join in on the virtual village. Everyone is just trying to seek information, the correct information and not rumors. So we, as a team, we do our best to gather that information from different agencies, and our biggest initiative right now is translating and getting that information out.
To stream the virtual meetings, you can go to the Micronesia Resource Center One-Stop Shop on Facebook. And for more information, you can call 686-2227. Keep it here. More news when we come back.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
More freedom. To learn more, To create more, to connect more, mix and match data paths. Take your data further.
King's Restaurants are still cooking up your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner plates and have them available for carryout and delivery. Call them in Tamuning at 647-5464 or in Dedito at 637-5464 and order for carryout. For delivery, please download the free Grab and Grub app and follow the instructions to get King's delivered to your door. Be safe and stay healthy until we see each other again at King's.
MTO Maintenance will now completely sanitize your home, office, or business with state-of-the-art commercial sprayers. For over 30 years, MTO Maintenance has been committed to the health and safety of our customers. And now, more than ever, a clean home, office, carpets, and furniture is a necessity to our island. Give us a call today. Stay healthy and stay safe, Guam.
Call 647-6861 for an appointment.
So how are you feeling?
Not so great. Headaches, sore throat, and a bit of a cough.
And how long have you been feeling this way?
A few weeks.
Any fever?
Yes.
So how are you feeling?
Not so great. I've been feeling kind of lost. I'm just sad all the time. And, you know, I never used to be like this. There are days I can't get out of bed, and some days I can't sleep at all.
Any thoughts of self-harm? Talking about mental health is tough, but it doesn't have to be. If you need to talk, call Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center's 24-hour crisis hotline at 647-8833.
As we always do, let's end this show on a good note here. It's containing COVID. We're going to bring on Irene Santos, who has done a great thing, man, Irene. Good morning, Irene.
Good morning.
So you were behind it. I saw it on Facebook, and I was just like, wow, this Adopt-a-grad. You know, we know the class of 2020 just struggling with not being able to end their senior year in the way that we're all used to and the way that they were looking forward to for so long. So you kind of stepped up and are providing this service that I think is really great because it's helping these graduates find silver linings where there were only gray skies. So can you tell us about how you came up with this idea, what the reaction is, and who it has helped out?
Well, I actually found the idea from one of my friends. She needed help with coming up with ideas for a male graduate she was adopting. So I looked into it, and since our graduates are missing out so much this year, I asked the community for help, and that's how the Adopt-a-grad was created. The community has been amazing. I knew people would want to help out our grads. So I didn't know that we would get so much support. So I was worried we would get a lot of graduates, but we wouldn't get enough members to adopt the grads. So I was surprised that we had more members looking to adopt grads than we actually had grads.
That's amazing. And so people can still adopt a grad, Irene?
Yes. Well, a lot of people have been sharing it. So maybe on a day we can get about 5 to 10 new graduates, but then people are so fast they can only be up for a minute, and then they would change their status to adopted.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then so if you adopt a grad, what does that involve, Irene?
Well, the person, they can go out and get balloons, leis, a gift card, anything just to make the grad feel happy, to make them feel that we care. Yeah.
And how many grads and adopted I don't even know what the word is. How many? Yeah, adoptees or how many grads have you paired up with people to adopt them?
We have 166 graduates so far. I don't know how many grads, how many adoptees we have. We have so many.
Wow, that's great. And so, but you're getting grads, so people reach out to you. They say, "Hey, this is the grad in our family. How can you help?" And then you put them up on your site, right?
Actually, they post the grads up themselves.
Okay.
They post a picture with a brief description of the grad and where the grad went to school, and then that's when the member comes in. All I did was just make the group, actually.
Right.
So, yeah. So they do everything on their own.
Nice. And so what do you hear back from these grads or even the people who help them out?
Like, a lot of people are thanking me. It's weird because I don't really get that kind of, things said to me. They're like thanking me and like, yeah, they're like, God bless you. You're so amazing. Like, no, you're amazing. Thank you for supporting.
And that's why we wanted to bring you on, Irene, to just show our support for the good work that you're doing, especially because all the grads are just struggling with COVID and how it's bulldozered their graduation ceremony. So we wanted to bring you on and just share with everybody that we think you're a COVID hero.
Oh, thank you.
Don't you cry on me, Irene. God bless you. In any way we can help get the word out for the good work you're doing, you just let us know. You got my number, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
God bless you. Wash your hands.
Okay, you too.
Okay, bye. There you go.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
We still hand rotate every barrel. We still hand dip every bottle. We still hand cut every label and use red winter wheat from the same single-family farm. Because just like our distinctive taste, these are the marks of the maker.
And before we close out, as always, our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
All right, everybody, join me in saying happy birthday to Eddie Fernandez, love always mom, and the family. They all say they love you. Juanit Shanko, happy birthday number 72. We love you so much and are blessed to have you in our lives. Hope your birthday is as beautiful as you are. Love, hugs, and kisses from your whole family. Riley Cruz celebrates birthday number 12, and happy 12th to Riley, our only girl out of 6 munchkins from her mom and dad and 5 brothers. They say they love you. Lenora Lingao Santos, otherwise known as Nora, a fabulous happiest 52nd birthday to my beautiful, supportive, hilarious, and loving sister. Wish you good health and luck on another job. Happy birthday. Also another 12th birthday baby, Keone Pokaigui. Happy birthday to my son. Enjoy your day and God bless you today and always with love from Mommy, Uncle John, Grandma, and the whole family. Also, happy birthday to Aisha Nauta. Happy birthday to our frontline worker, Aisha Sha. I like that. God bless you on your very special day, the day He created you. Stay safe and thank you for your service. We love you. From your family, cousins, and friends. Hey, and from all of us on the entire island, we appreciate what you do. You're a hero. You're a rock star. You are a frontliner. Eric Tenorio also has a birthday today, so Eric, we hope you have a very, very happy birthday. And happy birthday to one of our own, our family member, producer extraordinaire, Lacey Francisco. She really knows how to edit copy. Lacey, we hope you have a great day. Also, happy belated birthday wishes to Felina Mino, who celebrated her birthday on the 24th. Happy belated from Mom, Dad, and the family. And Flora Mino, born on the 27th. Happy belated birthday from Mom, Dad, and the family. Wow, we hope each and every one of you had a fantastic birthday.
And if you want to be a member of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, just register online on KUAM.com. That's our report for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there.